Despite recent global progress in tackling poverty, the poorest and most excluded have often been left behind. Older people, ethnic minorities, families based in remote rural areas, and people living with disabilities are just some of those needing extra support. But it isn't only minority groups. In some countries, more than half the population live in extreme poverty. The Sustainable Development Goals adopted by the UN won't be met unless we reach these excluded groups, and fast. The first 1,000 days, that's 3 years, are critical. As the longer governments take to act, the harder it will be. To eliminate ultra-poverty in sub-Saharan Africa, the bare minimum we should be aiming for, progress needs to be made twice as fast as current rates. So what can governments do? Increase spending on services that reach the poorest, like universal health coverage and rural electrification. Change attitudes so it becomes unacceptable for discrimination to continue, such as building an expectation that all girls will go to school. And reform institutions and laws, like expanding the minimum wage and extending access to the labor market. We can learn from countries making fast progress. Burundi made healthcare free for pregnant women and children overnight. Nepal introduced quotas, and a year later, a third of seats in parliament were held by women. In just 2 years, Eritrea enrolled 5,000 previously excluded children in 57 new schools. Ecuador increased annual funds for disability programs from 2 million in 2007 to 150 million in 2011. It will take more than 1,000 days to tackle the deepest inequalities in our world. But ODI's new policy roadmap, designed for countries at different stages of development, shows how much progress can and should be made. If some countries can do it, others can too. It's time to deliver on our promises. Leave no one behind.